Hey team, Shane Kempton here from Shane Kempton Coaching and the author of Your Best Days Are Ahead of You. Thought I'd put together this presentation particularly aimed at those people that are self-employed, sole traders, salespeople, business owners, etc. To help you maybe understand how not only can you remain relevant during this time, but also begin to prosper on the other side of these challenging times that we're all facing right now. Really important that we do these things. Now, on your screen right now, I'm going to show you there's a bit of a timeline between where we are today and a time into the future. Somewhere along that timeline there, we're going to come out the other side of this whole challenging experience we're all facing now with COVID-19. We've got a choice. When we come out the other side of that, are we still going to be relevant and are we still going to be on the minds of our clients and consumers? You see, here's the thing. If we take no action right now during this, while we're on the uncertain times that we're facing right now, if we take no action right now, we're in what we call the procrastination zone. And if we stay in that zone, when we come out the other side of this whole COVID-19 challenge, we may have perished. We may not be relevant anymore because the world is changing. On the flip side, if we take massive action during this whole uncertain times, be of service to our clients, etc., and do a whole lot of things which I'm going to share with you, we can come out the other side of this in a very much in a whole prosperous zone. Now, whether we prosper or whether we perish are outcomes, but they're outcomes based on actions that occur while we're going through this whole time of preparedness, etc. So I'd love us to be in that space right here where we're preparing to win, where we're taking massive action. So what are some of the actions we can do during this time of uncertainty to prepare us to come out to the other side to win? So there's two specific behaviors that we can be doing, whether you're a business owner, a salesperson, a sole trader, etc. Two specific actions I'd like you to focus on. One of those is innovation, and the other one of those is nurturing. Now, what do I mean when I talk about innovation? Well, with innovation, you want to be innovating your service, the solutions you supply, the message around those solutions, and how you're actually delivering those messages. We're all doing things Zoom-based now, a lot more video contact, etc. So are you adapting in that space? And when it comes to the nurture side of things, there are probably 4 or 5 key areas you should be nurturing. One is you, your personal power, looking after yourself, staying healthy. Then it's your team and your family, making those closest around you, making sure that they feel safe, that you're guiding them through these uncertain times. Then your clients, touching base with them, checking in with them, making sure they're okay. Can you help them with anything in regards to your service or product? And the final thing there is, what are you doing in the community? How are you being a good citizen during these times? And nurturing all those relationships. So it's the combination of nurturing and innovation which is going to get us through. Now, if you only focus on one, and let's say you let's say you did none of that. Let's say over these uncertain times, you aren't nurturing and you aren't innovating. Well, the chances are that you're going to come out the other side of that relevance line not relevant, yeah? But let's say you say, well, look, I'm just going to stay focusing on nurture. I'm going to bunker down the hatches. I'm just going to nurture myself, look after my family, my clients, and just stay in this nurture zone. Well, that's great. In fact, it's not great, because you may get to the other side of this whole challenge, but you may not be relevant anymore because the world has changed. You haven't innovated your service. You haven't remained relevant. The old normal may not ever come back. This new normal could be the new normal moving forward on the other side of this. So what are you doing to innovate? The other risk is that you forget the nurture side of things. You just go straight into innovation, creating new products, etc. But where that could leave you is with a weak foundation. You may leave all your existing database and clients behind and totally pivot and create this whole new service. But now you're relying on new people coming to your business. You don't have that solid foundation of all your previous clients anymore. So where the real power is when you can both innovate and nurture. When you combine those two together, you grow with depth and width at the same time. You've got a solid foundation to build upon because you've nurtured your current clients. You've innovated, you provide them with solutions and services, but you've also innovated and created a whole new value proposition to your clients, to new clients, and to the community, etc. So what specifically are we going to do in this space? Now, what are the actual things that we need to do to make sure that we are innovating and nurturing? Well, If you've done any of my coaching before, you know I talk about being the best version of you. It starts with a compelling vision, it comes up with a winning game plan, then winning routines, and taking massive action. So we've got to have a vision of what you want to create and what you look like on the other side of that relevance line. And then what's your game plan? What are you going to do to achieve that? Once you've got that game plan, you know how you're going to innovate, you know how you're going to nurture. Let's set up some winning routines around these things, some daily habits that you do, because we are creatures of habits. What are you doing every day around innovation, around your message? Are you making sure it's relevant, that it's actually assisting people? It's not just spam, because you think everyone's home now, they're sending emails, texts, people are getting bombarded with electronic information. How do you get the cut through to make sure your message is being heard? You do that by making sure that your solutions are solutions that they need right now for the new world, not the old world, yeah? And nurturing, what are you doing every day to look after you and your energy, your family, your team, your clients, and the community? What are some daily habits you can do every day? One quick one that you can do from yourself is do journaling. I've cut a video on journaling. If you want to look at that, go to my coaching page or go to my YouTube channel and find out how you can journal every day. One way you can stay connecting is doing 10 before 10. 10 phone calls before 10 a.m. every day. Check in with a family member, check in with a friend, check in with a client, check in with the community, check in with someone in your street. How can you do 10 feel-good calls before 10 a.m. to start your day on fire, so your day is a 10 out of a 10 by doing 10 before 10? So they're just a couple of ideas. We can dig a little bit deeper into these things. If you want to know more, you want to do some more one-on-one work in this space to help you and your business and your team, just reach out to me. I'm putting out a lot of free content out there as well. I'm still working with a lot of clients right now, those people that are growing and innovating right now. We're working together to create solutions, thinking outside the box. How can we be of service in this new world? All right, team, have a great day. Take care, set up those winning routines, and let's come out the other side of this together, prospering. Have a great day.